Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. And welcome to Sunday morning. Sunday morning meditations are reserved for silence. I love the idea of us very simply getting together and being able to just slip into silence together. Somebody, good morning. Welcome to this beautiful Sunday morning. On a Sunday morning, I like to get into our Teacher of the Week's views on silence or on meditation, and Oprah certainly does not disappoint. She's got multiple and beautiful thoughts on the practice of silence. Oprah says, "Clarity comes from stillness. I promise you'll feel better just making the commitment." What she means, of course, is making the commitment to a regular practice of silence. And of course, that can take shape in many different ways. What we're doing right here is a commitment to that practice of silence. But it can happen in so many other ways as well. A quick 5 minutes with your eyes closed in a dark room can be your daily practice, or at least a really, really good start. Spending time in nature, especially when we're spending time in nature kind of on our own or in a very small group, giving us at least a little bit of time for stillness in nature. There's so many different ways that it can be, but certainly this is one of those ways. Oprah says, when you don't know what to do nothing. Get quiet so you can hear the still, small voice of your inner GPS guiding you to true north. Isn't that beautifully said? Get quiet so you can hear the still, small voice of your inner GPS guiding you to true north. She says, "There is no greater source of strength and power for me in my life than going still. Being quiet and recognizing what real power is." If you peel back the layers of your life, the frenzy, then that noise stillness is waiting. That stillness is who you are. Let's spend a moment on that one. If you peel back the layers of your life, the frenzy, I guess we could say, is how we cope with the busy world around us. If you peel back those busy layers, what do you find on the inside? What is there? And Oprah says, that stillness, the noise stillness she calls it, that is who you really are. She says, "I look for the stillness beneath all the noise of the world, where everything is timeless." She says, "Be quiet. Part of your responsibility is to honor the quiet inside yourself so that you can hear the call." And the last thought from Oprah for today is, when you don't know what to do, get still. The answer will come. Whenever you don't know what to do, find the stillness and trust that the answer will come. When we embrace silence, we peel back all of the reactive layers of our lives, revealing the core of our being. When we get beyond the noise of the world and the noise in our minds, we create space for our inner GPS to guide us. This inner voice of stillness speaks clearly if we will listen. Make silence a regular practice in your life. It takes time to reap the benefits from this, but there's a deep strength and clarity to you that you'll only settle into when you become good at slipping into silence amidst all of the noise. And of course, that's exactly what we'll be doing right here. Slipping into that silent place amidst all the noise. If you're ready, you can close your eyes and we'll float away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. Continue your own full body breathing in your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is a moment of rising into your true power. As you breathe in, feel every cell in your body rise. Every exhale is a slow softening into a complete surrender, a complete letting go. And while you do this, while you continue your full body breathing, notice that your mind will wander off, kind of doing its own thing, maybe even finding its own stuff to worry and stress about. While you're trying to focus on your meditation right here, your mind may wander to the past, to things that have happened in the past, reminding you of things you should be worrying about, says your mind. Or your mind might wander into the future. Things that need to happen, things you need to still attend to. Once again, trying to remind you of things you should worry about. This is a mind just trying to be helpful. But when our mind is constantly pointing out all the things we should be afraid of, then we start living in a world of worry, and it's not that helpful. So the practice is exactly this. Focus on your full body breathing. And whenever your mind wanders, simply bring it back to your breath. That means that your mind wandering is not bad or wrong. It's what a mind does. But the muscle you are practicing, the muscle you are strengthening, is the awareness to catch your mind wandering and simply bring it back, in this case, to your breath. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. Use the last few breaths of this phase to help your body stretch, move, adjust, settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we realistically can be right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening, and feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. So as you breathe in, really feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, I want to remind you once again that this practice is really simple. when you try and sit down and find an inner stillness, the very first thing you'll find is most likely a busy mind, anything but stillness. And if that's your experience, that's absolutely normal. But this is like, instead of taking your body to the gym, you're taking your mind to the gym. And you're simply being aware of your mind wandering off, wandering away from this that we're doing right now. And whenever you find your mind wandering away, simply gently redirect your mind and return. The easy part of this is when you start every breath hold. That's a perfect invitation, a perfect moment to say, okay, mind, I'm bringing you back to this breath I'm taking, this inhale, and the feeling of slipping into me. Feeling myself fill my lungs and my belly with air, and then feeling the sensation of holding that breath. This is where I want my attention to be. The feeling of holding my breath. And whether you recognize your mind wandering or not, it's not too important, because when you get to the next breath hold, you'll have the opportunity to practice again. Again, remind your mind that I want you to be here with this breath I'm taking, the air through my nose, the sense of filling myself with air. When I hold my breath, let's stay with this sensation. Let's stay with how this feels. And your mind will likely wander off, and either you'll catch it or not. But when you get to your next breath hold, you will return your attention here, over and over again. And you will strengthen that muscle. The muscle that is able to, over time, find more stillness within. Enjoy your practice. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. And as you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips into your body and how softness settles in every cell of your body. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll share with you one more time a few of Oprah's thoughts on silence. She says, clarity comes from stillness. I promise you'll feel better just making the commitment. When you don't know what to do, then do nothing. Get quiet so you can hear the still, small voice of your inner GPS guiding you to true north. There is no greater source of strength and power for me in my life than going still, being quiet, and recognizing what real power is. She says, if you peel back the layers of your life, the frenzy, then that noise stillness is waiting. That stillness is who you are. Oprah says, I look for the stillness beneath all the noise of the world where everything is timeless. She says, be quiet. Part of your responsibility is to honor the quiet inside yourself so that you can hear the call. And the last thought from Oprah for today is, when you don't know what to do, get still. The answer will come. There's a few more minutes of this quiet space left. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this quiet space. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how to have a more comfortable relationship with my mind. I guess a kinder relationship with my mind. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning that a brain will do what a brain does. Think up thoughts. Wander everywhere amongst these thoughts. My job is not to stop that from happening, but to realize that there is a muscle I can practice. I can practice redirecting those thoughts. Not expecting to become perfect at this, but realizing that I can become better at catching my mind wandering and saying, actually no, here is where I want us to be. Here is where I want us to focus. Take a deep breath in. Again, thank you for forming a kinder, gentler relationship with my mind. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful journey. Michelle, a very good morning. Happy Sunday. Linda, good morning. Happy Sunday morning to you. Pete, it's awesome seeing you pop in with us. I hope you had a bit of time to sit down with us. Wishing you all a beautiful day. Hope your day is restful, fun, and that your day today helps you recharge and be ready for the new week starting again. Hey Israela, good morning. Happy Sunday morning to you. It's great seeing you. Thank you, beautiful humans. Thank you so much. See you again soon. And if you want to, join us tomorrow. We'll jump into the week together. Ciao, ciao.